What's up, Buddhas? I just had a very interesting revelation that I wanted to share with all of you, and it's very straightforward. You know those times when you're in a group of people, maybe at an employer, and then the kitty cameo shows up? Or rather, no kitties because you're at work, but you're in a group, you're in a meeting, people are talking and they think they know what's going on. And then you have ideas. These ideas just keep popping into your head. And then you share those ideas and everyone's like, oh, terrible, why would we do that? Well, what if those ideas and those things that you're trying to express are source? What if those are your connection to source and you're trying to express them and all the people around you are uninterested because they're so disconnected and so completely out of the loop that they are actually offended at the fact that you can come up with ideas? Now, this is subconscious. It's not necessarily something that happens naturally to them, like intentionally. They're not trying to hate every idea that comes out of your mind. But when you're the kind of person that has ideas a lot, I'm speaking from personal experience here, people start to get annoyed almost. Because they're like, well, I don't keep having those ideas, so clearly this Alex guy is just trying to be annoying, and his ideas are automatically kiboshed. That was the experience in my life until I learned to shut up. Those ideas still come to me, I just don't share them with people anymore. I know, depressing, right? Until I realized why. And it's more so along the lines of my being connected without realizing that I was connected versus all the people in my life that have had no idea what's actually going on in this universe and think that they're so important because they have a certain job. And that always was very challenging for me, especially when I worked at the big fruit company. Everything was brought down from the top. This is how we're doing it. That's it. And then I would come up with ideas about how we could be doing it, and I would try to present them to people, and they would just shoot me down, not interested, those ideas are bad, stop trying to think, just do what we say. So eventually I kind of got conditioned into not bothering to come up with ideas anymore, and it made me, honestly, it made me hate my life. I was miserable. Not because of the outside world, but because I felt so disconnected from source and unable to express what source wanted to express through me. And that's what I'm starting to realize here. I've been so connected and so in tune, turned in, tapped in, turned on, as Abraham would say, without even realizing it. And then every time someone shoots that down, I would think I was doing something wrong. Holy moly, guys. People suck. And I say that with love because I'm expressing that in from a perspective that they're a reflection of how I feel about myself on the outside world. So I was the one doing it to me ultimately, but I didn't realize it. So I thought I was this annoying little shithead constantly coming up with these ideas and trying to think outside the box and letting this stuff that was literally flowing through me out and trying to express it to people. But because I was closed off to the idea that that is what was happening and I didn't understand it, I didn't realize they were coming through me. I still thought they were coming from me. And all the people out externally to me would generally shoot down those ideas. I started to repress them and I started to stop that connection. And this is something that's happened, I'm going to say, my entire life practically. And I'm just starting to come to terms with it now, starting to understand that the solitude that I've been going through over the last several months with this beautiful lockdown. Oh, bless the lockdown. Yes, I realize other people are not necessarily having a great time, but for me, from a very selfish perspective, it has been life-changing. And now I'm at a point where if someone's not interested in hearing my ideas, that's fine. I really don't care if they're blocked off to source and are completely ignorant to the truth of the universe. That's fine. You can leave my life, and I hope that you have a very happy, pleasant one. On the other hand, when people are interested in actually engaging and hearing source come through me, or letting source come through them, because it's not a one person ride here. Yes, I'm the center of my universe, but so is everyone externally as well, because I like to think that it's all fair. Not equal. Ooh, it's not equal. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you. Fairness and equality are not the same thing. Now, what I'd like to express specifically after that kind of little, not sure where that came from, but it came through me. What I want to express now is my absolute exhilaration in noticing that the words I speak into this reality are in themselves a manifestation. Let me say that again. The words that you speak are a manifestation. You're bringing that sound vibration into beingness. That is extremely powerful, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you, once that it clicks, that everything that comes through you is source energy. Kitty butt. And everything that comes through you into the world is the creation of source, and we are just the absolute most finely tuned instrument that source has ever created at this scale. Oh, baby, am I excited. I don't know if you can feel the excitement here, but I don't even know if anyone's watched the video to this point here, because my channel analytics show that people only watch the first 4 or 5 minutes usually. But, guys, girls, this is a game changer, and I had to share it literally the minute that I got it, and the cat's just jumping everywhere. No, we're just gonna have to accept that he's a part of this universe and he's a part of these videos. So, comment down below. Let me know if you've had an experience where you recognize that something was coming through you, but not necessarily coming from you. And I'm starting to realize that one of my big triggers, and I think it's something that happens all the time, and it probably happens to many people who understand this in any way whatsoever, even if it's subconscious. The ideas, the flashes of inspiration, the stuff that pops into your head, especially if you're masterminding or at a business meeting or whatever, that is source. And I'm going to let you dwell on that for a little bit and maybe rewatch this video, because I think I may have to rewatch this video and actually hear what I had to say. Let me know down below, like I said, if you have experienced that. Let's get some likes, let's get some comments, let's get some subscribes so that we can grow this channel and we can spread the word to everyone. And of course, Buddhas, remember, love yourself.